Hello, I am Corbin James, and I have played in metal bands. I play a lot of shoegaze. I made a lot of trappy hip hop stuff in high school, and many other things. But I'm getting sick of just playing or making one of those genres like one at a time. So I thought, why not make a song putting a bunch of those things together, which is what we're going to do today. I've been seeing a lot of people doing this all over, like, social media, like Instagram and stuff, where, they're just kind of like trying to diversify the music scene. Like, you don't have to just listen to one or make just one sort of genre. Couple examples I've been thinking of is like Skro, Polyphia is obviously really big in that sort of space. One of the more recent people I found was Ando-san, and there's a bunch of others out there. But yeah, that kind of like inspired me to sort of try this sort of thing out. So I've had this riff that I made ages ago, sort of like a Midwest emo sort of vibe, and I never really did anything with it. I'll just play it for you guys here. Yeah, I made that riff quite a while ago, but I kind of wanted to, maybe speed it up, maybe pitch it up, kind of make it more suitable to have like a trap beat or something like that. So I've got my guitar out here that we are going to record, and I've got an alternate tuning, and that is D, A, C sharp, I believe, then G sharp, B, and E. Original was a step down from that, goes something like this. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, I kind of wanted to speed it up, maybe pitch it up with something like a capo. And already that sounds better to me. So I messed around a little bit more, and I think I want to do something kind of like this. I think I'm gonna go record that real quick. I've just recorded my first layer here, and I've kind of put like a little bit of a spin on it. I put like some little chops in here, which I thought would be quite cool to add like more like a electronic element to it. I've also been seeing this cool thing that Skro does. He plays the same riff, but he plays everything up by a third. Kind of gives it that twinkly kind of Midwest emo-ish like feel to it. My mix on these guitars are really, really basic too. It's literally just a compressor. OTT, which is also something I got from Skro. Kind of just keeping it as simplistic as possible. I think his stuff sounds really cool. So I kind of wanted to see how he did it, and I'm trying that out today. So far, so good. But yeah, I've also recorded a second layer here with the guitar up a third. Yeah, that sounds pretty sick to me. There's a lot of crackling going on. I think that is just because I'm screen recording at the same time and my laptop is dog shite. CPU is not handling it. But yeah, that's what I've done for guitars so far. So just added some trappy stuff as well to see how this mixes in. It took me a while to get the 808s down, but yeah, this is what I came up with. think it sounds pretty sick. For this next section, I kind of want to have like a little chilled out pre-chorus where it's kind of just guitars playing. Something like that maybe. Then end on before it goes into like a big chorus part. So I'm gonna try to record something like that. So I've just got this new part recorded in with both the standard melody and then the one up the upper third, sorry, as well. Sounds like this. Into some sort of chorus part there, which I think will be pretty cool. I also did this little lead synth for like a second half of this first verse part that I got here with the trappy stuff. Thought that was pretty cool. That's just a little serum patch. Yeah, it's just a little serum patch that I've got. That sounds pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go try to figure out a chorus part now. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna go record that. I think that's pretty cool. I just got back from recording. I've added in some drums here, and I've got a little chorusy part there. I'm gonna give a bit of a lead in. Addictive Drums, which comes free with the Focusrite gear. I've got a bunch of compression on it. I'm just using the Metal Blast preset. I've turned down the overheads and then cranked the snare a little bit, and then brought the kick just down a little bit. This thing is honestly pretty solid considering it comes free with the Focusrite stuff. I use it on pretty much all of my demos now. That uses like real drums instead of like 808s and things. And yeah, like it does the job real good. In terms of mixing for those, I've just got another Focusrite compressor on this. This also comes free with the Focusrite. If you're wondering which one I use the Solo Gen 4. And yeah, that comes with a bunch of free software, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I really like the visual on this compressor. It comes with like the gain reduction meter and stuff like that, which I find very handy. Got that working, and then I got OTT once again just to give it a bit more brightness. Brought down the depth by quite a amount, because otherwise, it sounds blown out as. That's just way too much. Then I've got Maximus open as well, which is just giving it a bit more punch. I think the preset is literally called Punchy Drums. Pretty cool sounding, I think. Very aggressive. Added in some little chickas in between each chord I play. It gives it that kind of anime opening sort of vibe, which I thought was pretty sick. So in context with the guitars, it sounds like this. I've also changed up the tone for this one. Lately I've been using the Ignite Missionary amp, which is free from STL Tones, and I've just got it on the cranked clean preset. Kind of gives it that sort of, I guess, like more like old school Polyphia, which is more like kind of like the more math rocky tone, which is something I was going for, and it sounds pretty cool to me. Running that with the IR loader that STL also has, and it's just a 4x12 with V30s, and it sounds weird to me, to my ears. And then I'm just using the Fruity limiter as like a noise gate, just so I'm not like screeching in between and stuff. And then once again the compressor and the OTT. I'll record some bass over this at some point as well. Okay, so I've just pretty much copied over the verse part again, but just made it like half the length. And then going to another pre-chorus, and then I'm doing a sort of double chorus thing at the end here, which I've added some lead parts, which is the exact same tone from the rhythm parts in the chorus, except I've just turned this noise gate off, and that part sounds like this. After that, I kind of just wanted to drop down a little bit. I was originally going to plan like a more like real heavy like modern metal sort of section, but feels a little bit out of left field for this song, and I don't want to have it too long. I feel like if I add that in, it's going to end up being like a 5-6 minute song. Yeah, I kind of want to keep this like around 3.5-4 minutes ish. So yeah, I'm going to go make an outro. Probably going to make something vibey, something sad boy. I think that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to put the third harmony over that as well. So yeah, I've got this outro recorded here. Yeah, let's take a listen. So yeah, that's guitars done, that's drums done, that is all the trappy stuff done. Then we're gonna go record bass now. Okay, we're gonna get some bass going in here. This is it's my little sticker bomb bass. Did it myself. It's pretty cool, I know. But yeah, we're gonna put this over the chorus parts, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think I'll just follow the main chord progression. Yeah, something like that might go up. Might go on that string instead, just to get a bit of a different tone. But yeah, we'll record that now. So just recorded the bass in here, and it sounds like this. Nothing too special. And then when the lead part comes in, it's in the chorus. It's more open. realized that I didn't have any bass plugins like at all, like no amp synths or anything like that. I only had DI, and that sounded a bit too empty for this kind of song. I hunted down on YouTube to see what people were recommending for like free IRs and stuff. Yeah, I got the Neural amp monolith. I honestly have no idea how this thing works. I just did what people on the internet were saying to do. So I downloaded this and then downloaded a IR from some website. I have no idea what it was, but it's just like an Ampeg sort of capture, like an 8x10, just because I think the Ampegs sound good, so I want to use that. And yeah, same thing with the guitars, really, just like, compression, OGT. But with the whole track, it sounds like this. That's probably going to be about it for this. In the trap sections, like I've already got my 808, so I don't really need more bass in there. I did add a little line during like the little post-chorus thing in the first verse. A couple of notes, so it's not just that one guitar playing it by itself. But yeah, that's it for bass. Vocal time, baby. I would like to point out before I do this, I am by no means a vocalist or a lyricist. However, I like to record lyrics and stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do, but don't expect anything too crazy. I've never had a lesson in my life. I think I failed English last year, so don't expect anything too crazy. I'm pretty on the nose when it comes to my stuff. What I've pretty much written the lyrics about is about I moved out of home for the first time this year. I'm kind of based the whole storyline, I guess, around growing up and, moving from, living in the country for my entire life and then living in the big city. I guess talking about like the struggles that I've had this year of like wondering if this is actually what I want to do, and if it's, right for me. Hey, people outside my room, I don't want them to hear me. I feel that I'll never shake this feeling, no matter where I am or where I go. Not a vocalist. Never shake this feeling. Fucking sucked. I guarantee. I don't know who I used to be. Big city got a whole lot ahead of me. Will they ever call us? Almost not a guarantee. Cause these voices in my head will always disagree. Nope. Street lights flicker and time moves quicker. When I'm mixing the bad thoughts with hard liquor. Hey, nope. Why do I sound like shit? I lost my drive, I can't call myself a winner anymore. What the fuck is that line? Used to get concentrated. Okay, kind of. Stop time. No. Fuck. Oh, my days, bro. That sucked. Is my door locked? Yes. Used to get stuff done on time. Back then I concentrated. Now I'm stuck up and fucked up, intoxicated. Okay, it's a new day. I've done all the vocals now. I didn't film that much of it though, because I kept distracting myself. But I low-key wanted to keep the vocals as a surprise anyway until the end of the video, because I don't know, most people think it's the most exciting part, but I'm not a vocalist, so it might be a bit of a stink surprise there. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to show you, oh wait, no, I was going to show you the mixing. So yeah, I've got just like a little EQ thing. had a low cut, bit of a little presence boost there, then just like cutting out some little nasty frequencies. Also, I'm not that knowledgeable about mixing, so make fun of me if you want to, but like whatever. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow. Give me criticism, but like, be nice, please. Anyway, this is my Auto-Tune, which also comes free with the Focusrite. It pitch corrects. It's pretty good. Not overly adjustable. Like you only have like slow, medium, or fast reaching speed. And then like the humanized knob, but like the difference between medium and fast is like very, very different. But like it's very good at what it does. Yeah, you can either like, if you want to get the correct note, you can little. If you're trying to pitch the correct note, you can just like come in, quickly tap out a key. Or if you want to like remove or add notes to your pitch correction, you can just like go and add or take out. Yeah, that's Auto-Tune Access. It's pretty good. Then yeah, we've got the FL compressor here. It's compressing. Yeah. And then I got a limiter, just like brought down the ceiling, so then you know, it's not doesn't sound all yucky. A little bit of reverb, just the stock FL Studio one. And then I got Maximus just to bring up the volume just a little bit. And yeah, make it a bit more present. And then I got a phaser here. It's not doing that much, but it's just getting like a bit of the crisp, bit of interest to the vocal. And then yeah, I got pretty much the same thing on this next track here, which is just like pretty much my doubler track. So it's literally, I think it is identical. And then I believe, yeah, I got what you call it, my chorus vocal tracks here, which are the same plugins, just like turn down the Auto-Tune a bit, turn the reverb a little bit more. And then at the end, I got a bit of automation with all of the reverbs on the vocal channels. I got like a turn up decay time and the wet level on each one, just so it's like making a massive as. You might be able to preview a little bit of it here, if FL doesn't crap itself. You kind of get the idea, but yeah, I think I might need a stronger laptop. The last thing I wanted to show you was this little, well, not little at all, this ginormous vocal stack here. So this is pretty much all of the notes I was playing in the little guitar part at the end and the outro. And then yeah, I've just like kept all the reverb up and just kind of made it like washed out as for this outro section. Quick tip right here for you non-vocalists. Just make huge single note vocal stacks, and then it makes you look like you know what you're doing and that you're good, when really you're just holding one note. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I just think vocal stacks are awesome. Ooh. My recording just stopped. Okay, my recording just stopped out of nowhere. So hopefully my stuff is saved. Um, I'm really hoping it did, because that was like half an hour of my time. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just gonna carry on my recording again to get what I was just about to show you with the vocal stacks. So I've just had like a little fade in, so then it's not like overpowering everything else at the end of the chorus. But yeah, it sounds like this. Obviously without the crackling and stuff. But yeah, I believe that is song done now. I might do a bit more mixing, especially with the vocals and things. And maybe some of the 808 stuff. I think I might keep the guitar mix pretty simple, but yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm hoping my screen recording saved, but if it didn't, I'll put up a text on screen being like, it didn't. Yo, this is me redoing the outro because my last one sucked, because I panicked because my screen recording stopped. Yeah, so this is just me saying thank you to Nigel for letting me borrow his microphone. Since I'm not a vocalist, I don't own a microphone, so that was very nice of him to let me borrow that. And you'll see in just a minute, but me and my buddy Sam English, Ghost Pastrami, we filmed like a little music video sort of thing on his little old school camera thing. It's pretty much just us goofing around, and I've cut up the clips and kind of made like a little budget music video sort of thing. And yeah, it was real fun. We hung out and did silly things. He put on silly hats. It was a good time. Thank you to those scooters. I'll put up some silly photos of them here and here, hopefully. Yeah, hope you enjoyed me making Midwest emo, trap, J-rock things. There may be some other things in there, I don't know. An amalgamation of genres. I'll play you guys the full song now with that little video.
I'm gonna do it from crotch level.
Here be your Sam's cock.
I don't know who I used to be. Big city got a whole life ahead of me. Will I ever call us home? It's not a guarantee, cause the voices in my head will always disagree. Streetlights flicker and time moves quicker when mixing the bad thoughts with hard liquor. Comes with the pain, yeah, the void grows thicker. I lost my drive, I can't call myself a winner anymore. Get stuff done on time, back then I concentrated. Now I'm stuck up and fucked up, intoxicated. City full of people, yet I'm still so isolated. Can you help me out of this hole that I created myself? And my dreams start drifting away. Try to keep my head up, but my skies are gray. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel that I'll never shake this feeling, no matter where I am or where I go. I'm looking back now. Maybe it's not for me, 'cause every day I'm oversleeping, thinking, will I even make it through the day? My friends are so content, they make it look so easy. I guess this feeling.